You talked about being over at the CFPB meeting with Elizabeth Warren. What's the effect of that agency going to be on credit unions?
Well, the impact will be huge. The question is, positive, negative, neutral. From our perspective, we think it's essential that we work closely with Elizabeth Warren, and whether or not she becomes the eventual director of that agency, she's the person today that the president has chosen to help set this up. So I've actually had 4 in-person meetings with her and 1 meeting on the phone in the very short period of time since she was appointed to that position, as recently as Thursday of last week. And she's a credit union member. She's a member of the Harvard Employees Credit Union. She's had a long-term working relationship with Gene Foley, who's not only the president of that credit union, but is also a member of the CUNA board. So that gives her sort of a working understanding of credit unions and gives us an ability to talk to her about the very specific issues that are of concern to credit unions. And the 2 things we've been emphasizing recently are, number one, if you want to simplify regulation, you can't just put new regulation on top of all of the old stuff. You need to peel away years and years of old regulation as you're bringing in the new, hopefully simpler, to both the institutions and the consumers, regulation. And she understands that. And her vision is much simpler disclosure, simpler products and services while still allowing for innovation. And from our perspective, let's get rid of the old stuff while we're bringing in the new stuff. Otherwise, you're not really accomplishing anything because we still have all these legacy, there's that word again, regulations to deal with. The other thing we've been emphasizing is don't forget about the state regulators. They're an important part of this process. We have a very important dual chartering system, and I just recommended to her last week that they bring the state regulators in early so that they have a vision that everybody can agree on of what the future of this regulatory environment should look like.